Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine VibrantPeace, and this is my story. If you are a new viewer, do not forget to hit that subscribe button before leaving. Alright guys, so in no particular order at all, I'm gonna just be telling you all a few things that has changed, like, I guess put in perspective for me since like living in my car, I should say. Is that the right words to say? Hold on. So basically these are things that I've learned about myself and changes that I have made about myself since I lived in my car and moving out of my car and moving into my car. Yeah, everything about the car, okay? Okay. Alright, so first thing, I am a lot stronger than I think I am. I was so scared. I remember the first night that I stayed in my car, it wasn't like bad. It was just like I knew I wasn't getting enough sleep because I was just like, oh my god, like, is somebody coming or what? Like, you know, maybe like a week or two I didn't get a lot of sleep. I knew that for sure because I kept waking up in the middle of the night, checking my surroundings and things like that. So I honestly like broke out of a fear, like I can say that, like I broke out of like fear of a lot of things. But don't get me wrong, I still don't watch scary movies. I'm still scared of scary movies. But yeah, as far as fear, like, and you know, being brave, I am a lot braver than I really thought I was. I can definitely say that because not a lot of people will like feel safe living in their car. And I'm not going to say I felt safe all the time, but I'm just going to say like I was okay, you know. I was okay. I wasn't like worried to the point like every single night like, oh my god, is this gonna happen or that's gonna happen. Like I would honestly move back into my car. Like it wasn't bad to me, you know. It wasn't. All right, so moving right along, I also learned in my car that needs and wants is two different damn things, Jasmine, okay? Some shit you need and some shit you just want. And I noticed that after, you know, moving into my car, there's a lot of stuff like I didn't even need. Like I thought I needed it, but I didn't need it at all. So it's like stuff that I had in my apartment, like I would go like weeks without even going into my storage, but I kept everything in my storage. I had a lot of stuff that, you know, I was just like, I may need this, so I'm just gonna keep it, you know, type of thing. But a lot of the stuff that I really did not need. And I even moved states. When I moved to Ohio, I still had my stuff in storage in South Carolina, and I was in Ohio for like maybe a month, or maybe like, yeah, maybe a month and a half before I even went back to South Carolina to even get my stuff. So it's like I didn't even need that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it made me realize like a lot of shit that society say that we need, we actually don't need to survive. And I'm like, I don't know, it's just like now I think I became like cheap. Like I recorded a video talking about why I don't use my AC in my apartment and all kind of other things too, so I'll leave that in the description box below. But it's just like a lot of stuff I think like I don't need it. Like I don't need it. Like before I was never gonna get Wi-Fi here because I was going to other places. Then COVID-19 said, baby, you're gonna have to get some Wi-Fi because Starbucks about to be closing inside. So I was like, AT&T, what's up? Yeah. And it's something that I actually need because YouTube, one, is a part of my business, so I would need the Wi-Fi to continue to push out content, to upload videos, and to give you guys more. So that was something that I actually needed at the time when things were open. I didn't feel like I needed Wi-Fi because I had other places to go to. So yeah. Patience, y'all. Patience has really taught me a lot living in my car. Before, I'm gonna be very honest, I was the type of person like move, like quick. But now I'm like calm, patience. It's gonna take one day at a time, you know. And then after that, when I became more patient with things, it seems like it just started happening faster for me. Like it's kind of hard for me to explain. Like I wouldn't worry too much about something that I know is going to happen on a certain day, because I'd be thinking, oh my god, when is it going to get here, when is it going to get here. I became more patient. I started focusing on other things, not so that way it can like take my mind off of it, but so it can take my mind off of it. Okay, also, I didn't know this about myself. My sister told me this and I felt some type of way when she told me this, but then I realized like, Justin, people tell you things because like, you know how you could see something, like something that someone is doing, but they don't see it until you like let them know like, hey, this is a bad habit that you have or something like that. You don't know. Like, for example, like me at work, it was something that I was doing in my path and I didn't realize it was a bad habit for me, and I got coached on it. My manager was like, all right, if you try to do it this way, it's gonna work better for you, because if you're doing it this way, it's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't notice that that was becoming a bad habit for me or a bad pattern for me, so I switched it up. So my sister told me, we had a conversation, she said that I'm always in my head kind of thing. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't get it at first, but then I had to like sit back and think, like, me and with my attitude and, you know, things like that, I started feeling like maybe people didn't really care about me, and that's going to lead to the next one. But yeah, it was just all in my head, basically. I started having these thoughts, like, I don't know, like, I was just like alone and nobody wanted me, and it's not like, I don't know, it's just like all these thoughts, and it was, again, it was just all in my head. And I also learned, like, you have to be careful how you speak to yourself and the things that you think, and, you know, because that can also have an effect on your body, like the way that you think about certain things and the way that you think about yourself. So changing what I think and what I put in my head has helped me a lot while living in my car. Even like when I talked to like certain people, they was like, girl, living in that damn car has changed you, because you it has literally changed me, because like, I don't know, y'all, it's just like, oh God, it's so hard to explain, but it literally has changed me. My mindset, the way I think about things, the way, you know, I think about people, you know, the way I look at people. It's like, you can't really judge a book by its cover, because you really don't know what's inside the book. So it's kind of like that. Like, I have to get out of my head a lot, and if I'm not in my head, I need to make sure that, like, or if I'm in my head, excuse me, if I'm in my head, I had to make sure, like, I'm speaking positive to myself, and realizing, like, not everyone is against you, you know. Some people are actually here to want to help you, and that's going to go into my next, yeah, my next thing. What is this damn thing called? My next topic. Yeah, we're gonna just go with that. All right, so let's go to the next one. I realized while living in my car that my family and friends are so supportive, like so supportive, and I realized how much they really care and how much they love me, like so much. Like, family calling me, checking up on me, friends calling, checking on me, like DMing me, writing me, supporting me on my channel, and, you know, always saying kind words and, you know, things like that. Always telling me to be safe, and, you know, if you need somewhere to stay or for one night or whatever, you want to get out of your car, I'm here for you. So I realized I had a lot of support that I know I had. Like, you know how people be like, I got you, but they don't really got you. That's kind of how it was. But like, when I started staying in my car, I realized, like, it was a lot of people that actually, like, backed me up and actually care about me and love me and make sure that, and wanted to make sure that I was, you know, safe. So yeah, thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all the best, for real. And also, you all, people that I have never even met through the internet, like, you guys, like, make sure, like, you all, like, the comments, like, please be safe, I'm praying for you, everybody's prayers, like, that was like eye-opener for me. Like, Jasmine, you're not alone. Like, people care about you, not everyone is against you, kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want anyone to ever feel like you're alone, because I promise you there's somebody that's out there praying for you, no matter what you do, no matter the bad situation, whatever. Somebody's praying for you, and you're not in this by yourself, okay? You're not. We love you. If ain't nobody gonna tell you they love you, I love you, okay? Okay. All right, moving forward. All right, nature. I realized, like, being outside, I love to be outside. I love to be outside. Even like staying in my apartment, I always go like every morning. I wouldn't say every morning, because sometimes I be getting up kind of late, really late for work. But when the times that I do get up, I try to get out and go on my balcony and sit out and just enjoy just being outside. I love being outside. I never realized how much I like being outside until, like, I had to be outside. So yeah, so being outside and enjoying nature and, you know, being very appreciative of what's around has really, you know, changed my mindset, as well as, you know, as far as me staying in my car and just being out. I would say, like, learning new places, new areas, places that I have never known. Like, me staying in certain, like, when I used to live in South Carolina, in the area I lived in, I didn't know about a lot of places, because I would literally go work, home, and, you know, to the mall and I worked at the mall. So it was just like, I would go to like the same restaurants. But it was like when I was kind of like forced to be out and to actually see what's around, I started to see more things, you know. I started to find more like sleeping spots. Like I found more places where I could eat at, places to go, like places I didn't even know was around. I just started seeing like other places because I was out, you know, versus like that mindset, once I'm home, I'm staying home and I'm not going out kind of thing. It's like, once I'm in my car, all you gotta do is press the button, baby. Let's crank up, we gone, you know. Because I think that's why I'm always on like go, go, go. I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. I don't want to sit home anymore. And I'm so glad I realized that now, because now that we are in quarantine, like everybody's home. Now everyone is realizing like, damn, I didn't know I would miss like going to the park, or I didn't know I would miss like, you know, the small things, you know. And we take things for granted, and you know, I just felt like I'm so glad I had the opportunity to actually be out, like be out. But yeah, that's that. All right, so moving forward, less is more. Less is definitely more, y'all. I've learned that. I don't know, it's just like the smaller things that makes me happy. I got this necklace for Valentine's Day from an ex, and I was so happy when I got the necklace, and he was like, why you so happy about this necklace? You act like you ain't never got anything before. And I was just like, you know, people don't realize like less is more. Like it's more so of like the meaningful things versus having so much, you know what I'm saying? Like you can give me 2 things that's very meaningful versus 20 things that don't really mean shit to me. Give me like those 2 things, I'm good. Less is freaking more. When I was living in my Pontiac, if you guys don't know, I did sell that car. When I was living in my Pontiac, y'all, I just felt like just being in that small space, it made me realize like, Jazz, like you good, like this is all you need, you good, you know, type of thing. So I was happy with it, and I was, you know, fine with it. So I just felt like, I don't know, like when I moved into my apartment, I didn't feel like I needed like all this extra stuff, because I'm just like, I was doing fine in the car, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not complaining or, you know, upset or anything. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way about me moving into an apartment, because moving into an apartment was a very great a great thing that happened to me, especially with everything that's going on now. Did y'all know I used to wash my ass at Planet Fitness? Planet Fitness was closed, okay? Ass would have been out there dirty, itchy, you know. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like I said in previous videos, I don't know exactly what made me want to get an apartment and why. I just kind of like, on New Year's Day, I was just like, I think I want to move in an apartment. And I literally sat at my mom's kitchen table while we was having like our family gathering, and I started looking up apartments. And hey, this thing, you know, 5 days later, I was in an apartment. So yeah, that's that. Another thing that I learned while living in my car is I can't run away from my problems. As far as I go, I can be 10 hours away, I can be 20 hours away, I can be out of the country. Those problems are still going to be there if I don't nip them in the butt. So I feel like I can't really run away from my problems. I have to kind of deal with my problems head on, you know. Like I felt like a runaway, I should say, because every time I would get upset or, you know, get in my feelings, I'd be like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going here, I'm going there. And I used to always do that, like back home too. Like if I would go like to like family house, friend's house or whatever, and I get upset, all right, I'm going home, bye, you know, type of thing. But I feel like I kept running away from my problems, and that wasn't really helping me at all. So literally, y'all, when I said I have been like on top of my shit, can't nobody tell me nothing. Okay, I've been on top of my shit. If I feel like something's not right, I'm gonna approach it. If I feel like, you know, there was miscommunication, I'm gonna approach it, make sure that like we're both on the same page. Before, I'm be honest with y'all, I used to be the type of girl that would hold a grudge. Like I would hold a grudge for years. I'm not playing, okay? Years. This one, if I did wrong, I'm gonna take full responsibility for it. Like I know what I did, it was wrong, whatever, I'm gonna take full responsibility for it. When I say that, I'm not saying like every single person I feel like, oh, they got an issue with me, let me see what's going on. Or I'm not saying that. What I am saying is like, as far as like my close friends, my close family, that's what I'm talking about. If we have issues and if we have some type of miscommunication or issues, then I'm going to approach it right then and there versus waiting months and weeks of like, why you did this back in October of last year or some shit like that. I'm going to go ahead and approach it right then and there. I'm trying to be more careful of things that I do because I know karma is, you know, a B word. And I really feel like I've been getting my karma. So, you know, your girl trying to make sure whatever she's putting out is, you know, positive and, you know, so she can receive that positive back. But yes, so that's that. Moving right along. All right. And then last but not least, guys, a peace of mind. A lot of people don't know this, but I don't know. I had gotten to like this depression stage like a couple months before I had moved out of my apartment, and I was seeing a therapist at the time, and it was just a lot going on. And honestly, I just feel like I just need a peace of mind. A lot of people say, what do you want to be in life, or how much money do you want in life, or, you know, what's your career goal and this and that. And that's all I really want. I told my uncle when he asked me that question, I told him I just want to be happy, and he basically, you know, changed my words up and basically said, Jasmine, what you really want is a peace of mind. Happiness can come and go, but you just want a peace of mind. And after, you know, thinking about it, I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, that is true. I just actually want to have a peace of mind. I want to be able to speak positive and to receive positive. And if I do receive anything negative, pray for that person, you know. So you never know what somebody else is going through or their situation. I honestly feel like when you talk to people, sometimes that's your mirror. So you could be talking to yourself. So be very careful and very mindful of what you say to people, and how you take things in from people too. You have to realize, again, like, just pray for them. You never know their situation. And with me, out of life, that's all I want to do is just have a peace of mind, enjoy life, be joyful, be happy. Like, that's all I really want. I don't want all the extra shit. I don't want to be the richest person in the world. I don't want to have the biggest house. I don't want to have the biggest car. Like, if I have a peace of mind, y'all, you don't understand. There's millionaires that's not happy. There's like famous people, you know, a lot of people that's not happy. Like, or don't even, I'm not gonna say happy, that don't have a peace of mind. So don't ever look at it like money can buy you this and money can buy you that. Yes, but money cannot buy you your peace of mind. I'm sorry. All right, y'all, and that sums up my opinions about, well, not, I wouldn't say my opinions, because yeah, I mean my reasons. I'm gonna say that. That's gonna sum up the things that changed me or put in perspective for me while living in my car. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you all want to see more videos about this. Also, if you want to see more videos about me living inside of my car, I also have a playlist already set up with all those videos in there. I will link that in the description box below. Thank you all again so much for watching. Stay vibrant. Peace.